say the only difference between a man and a boy is his taste for good whiskey and the price of his toys. I've known all along now that I'd never fit in backyard get-togethers with that tonic and gin.
I like living in an honest society, a society where I can turn around and trust whoever I'm with. And Hell's Angels is the only place I've seen it.
We live amongst our own law. We don't care about society, you know what I'm saying? We don't care about nobody but ourselves.
Ain't a man alive at one time or another was wishing he was a Hell's Angel. I don't care whether he's a lawyer, judge, preacher, or what. Somewhere along the line, he's always wanted to be a Hell's Angel.
We discovered that this movie started with a Hell's Angel by the name of Sandy Alexander, and we went back east to meet him. But to see Sandy, who's president of the club's New York City chapter, you have to meet a Manhattan that isn't exactly skyscrapers and Park Avenue. Sandy's New York is on the edge of the Bowery, 3rd Street between 1st and 2nd Avenues. It's an old immigrant neighborhood where Sandy says a lot of working-class people still live.
Here, right, where all the countries are totally against the United States, but here are all the little people, not, you know, statuses like the presidents and the legislature and all that, which hate us, but the little people, right, all want to be Hell's Angels, and Hell's Angels are American, and Hell's Angels are our way of life, American way of life.
There's always one youngster in every class that is really a Hell's Angel. He's different from the rest. He's a little rowdier, he's a little more aggressive, he's a little more honest, and he's a little harder to convince, he's a little harder to cram bullshit down his throat. And as he gets older, he gets harder and harder to cram bullshit down his throat. And he comes and sees me and my friends and finds out that that's where he belongs.
After I got out of Marines in '66, you know, I started hanging out with guys in the Bronx that rode. And I guess right out of Marines, I guess I was just ready for a brotherhood trip, you know what I'm saying? Because Marine Corps, you know, teaches about brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? They brought me down there, they introduced me to Sandy, I became his prospect. I prospected him for him, Alien Nomads. And the night he got shot, I was a prospect, and I went for the guy who had the gun, and I got voted the next day, you know?
That's another subject that always pops up when people start talking about the Hells Angels. Violence. The no bullshit, take care of business kind of violence. From what we've seen, the brothers don't go looking for trouble, but they do have what you might call a reputation, and it attracts more than just the law's attention. It seems that somebody always wants to test themselves against the club. Most learn real fast that they should have minded their own business.
You know, people don't realize about us is that when we fight somebody, when we get along with somebody, we hurt them. You know, we just ain't street fighters. We're above that.
We must devise safeguards for the sacred identity of each and every American to protect personal freedom and individuality.
Throughout the time we've worked on this movie, people have asked us what the Hells Angels are really like. We tell them that one thing is for sure. There are as many answers to that as there are Hells Angels.
We have a high code of morals, right, among ourselves. I mean, you know, like, and total respect for one another.
Me and another Hell's Angel can stand up 100 people because I know that man's there. Maybe we'll get killed, but you know what? We're going down fighting.
You know what? Our man, all Hell's Angels are men. You know what? There just ain't many of that running around.
We have the true form of what America's about.
We're it as far as we're concerned. We are the elite of the elite.
I have no trade whatsoever, except for Hell's Angels. I guess that'd be a trade.
Come on, Albert, we know you're a rough.
But I had no trade, you know, and therefore I will be in jail sooner or later, one way or another.
I tell you something, there's a lot of people that, you know what, that need us. I mean, people we look out for, people on this block right here, for instance, right there. Come on, Sal! Come on, Sal! Hey, hey, hey.
Get back here, Jessica.
sergeant, he told me, how long you live with? 24 years. The head angel is bother you? It don't bother me. What your name? What your name? Juan A. Guzman. Okay, sign my name. It's okay. He tried to get the name, the whole Spanish people over here, about the head angels, he bothered them. But nobody can sign, he say something different, because the head angel, he help the Spanish people. They help. Because somebody's gonna try to rob and call the head angel will hit it right away.
Little tiger wants to go for a ride.
Come on.
For a ride, Bert?
Yeah. Want to go on the bike?
Oh, he knows how to do it. Tell him to give it gas, bro. Let's see if he knows how to throttle it.
I'll be truthful with you. If I was Vinny's father, I think it's, a bunch of screwballs. But being Vinny's father, I can't think that way. But, however, for as much as they look like they're around for no good, they can do more good than harm. There's no crime being committed around here, which is good.
What is that?
They demand a lot of respect.
Hey, Bert!
They're all on their own. You know what I mean? If I was, that's what I think. But I mean, I don't like to say nothing because I feel that I'm being partial because I have a son. One thing I like about them, none of them are on dope,
You know, I treat them as just big babies. That's the way I treat them. And they're just, they're nice guys, but they can be a tough bunch of bastards. Don't get me wrong.
The hell do they think they are here? Yesterday they were going like hell with fireworks. Nobody came over here to do anything.
Fireworks is going all over New York City.
Well, I'm sorry.
Not only on East 3rd
They
Street.
just came over the radio. It's illegal now.
It's been illegal for how many years?
No. Now it's a real arrest. This is a new one today by the mayor order. Well, I guarantee it, you ain't gonna run nothing over here, buddy, because you'll go to jail for it.
All right, everything's over with, right?
No, it's not over yet. Every goddamn time they do this. Cup wants to be a friend of theirs. I'll stop this nonsense. Get the reporters down here.
That's the inspector.
I got Roger.
Jack White.